Hello, I am the Wise Empress, and welcome to the Wise Empress channel. All right, so I'm back to do another general energy reading. So let's go ahead and get this show popping. Uh, please feel free to comment. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Like and share the video for your girl. I would love it if you all will help me to grow the channel. And let's go ahead and get into these videos or the messages rather. It's late night, and I'm kind of like, but the show must go on. All right, let's see. I want to start with messages from Spirit to see what you all could be doing, or what what you need to be focusing on to kind of help move things forward in your life, or to create more cohesion and balance. So let's see what we got going on for you. Thank you, guardian angels, spirit guides, ancestors, and beings of love and light, for looking over this reading, for giving us clear and clairvoyant messages, and for everything that you do for us. Thank you for protecting the reading from all negative energy and entities. All right. What do you have for the collective, guardian angels, ancestors, spirit guides? What do they need to know? What are the messages? And these are the self-care oracle cards. I love these because they'll let you know what you've been doing good and what you have not been doing. And we all need like a little dose of checkup, just to make sure we're on track. So it never hurts. Alrighty, the first card that came out says connect with your ancestors, okay? Please do your ancestor work. Make sure you give thanks to them, because they're constantly blessing you and looking after you and making sure that you have everything that you need. So let's always remember to, put our best foot forward, and to, learn from what our ancestors, from their mistakes, but to also build upon their strengths, okay? What else do you have for the collective? Ooh, all right. So you had 3 more cards that came out, and the second card says deep breathing. So please, always remember to take those deep breaths. I always say that in the videos. Life can be very stressful, so using your breath work, really breathing throughout the day, and it helps you to process whatever you're going through. It's not, important not to hold it into your diaphragm whenever you're stressed out. So make sure you're breathing. That's it. Deep breath. In and out. And just relax. Because, sometimes that simple breath can really help us to have a different perspective on how things are going and how life is really going, So the next card says flow like water. So don't be so rigid in your thinking, in your beliefs, in your everyday life, in your routine. Just learn to go with the flow. You never know what could come out of it, Just being in tandem with the universe, ebbing and flowing. And that also can mean that you could, be needing to take a trip to some water, or make sure you're staying hydrated with that H2O, okay? Because a lot of us are not drinking enough water. And that's essential to having a healthy mind, body, spirit, everything. Especially if you drink coffee like I do, because I love my coffee. I mean, it's so good. I don't know how I've been waking up throughout all these years without a cup of coffee, because now it's like a part of my routine and I love it. But I have to balance it out by drinking a lot of water, because caffeine, coffee is very dehydrating to your skin and your body. So drink that water. Okay. And the last card says beauty ritual. So this can be for a male or a female. Okay, there's more than one way to take this. If you are a female, of course, that means doing your spiritual baths, getting your nails done, pedicure, manicure, getting your hair done, doing a spa day, getting your massages, just self-care. If you're a man, that can be, self-grooming, getting your beard cut, your mustache trim, taking time to you really, take care of your hair if you have any. If not, getting a haircut, You can also do a spiritual bath as well. I tell men all the time, men need spiritual baths too. Okay, it's okay to sit in the water, soak in there, and cleanse your spirit, your mind, your body, and everything, your soul. You know, it's important spiritually to do these things. It's just like when you take your car to get it washed. You take your car to get an oil change. You have to do these things for your body as well, for it to maintain properly, for it to work well and work properly for you. Our bodies are our temples, so we must take better care of them than we do our material possessions like our cars. All right. So we're going to connect with our ancestors. We're going to work on that deep breathing that we've been needing to do. And that includes me too, because I'm not exempt from any of this. We're going to flow like water and to trust, the process and go with the ebb and flow. And to also make sure we're doing our self-care rituals, okay? All right, let's go ahead and get into the rest of the reading. I'm going to do a quick shuffle on these cards. Thank you once again for the clear messages. What does my collective need to know? What is the energy surrounding them? What is going on? What do they need to know? And one more shuffle. I'm going to get everything set up. I'm going to have a nice background eventually, but right now it's more important to get the messages out regardless of what furniture I may not have and may have in my house, okay? So, with that being said, let's get this show on the road. One more shuffle. All right. So the first card out is the Six of Pentacles, okay? So instantly I'm getting that there is some kind of imbalance and a give and a take, maybe in a relationship, maybe in a partnership, or just everyday life. There is some kind of imbalance dealing with finances. What else do we have going on for you? All right, so we have the Judgment card and the Three of Cups came out, okay? So with the Judgment and the Two of Cups, I don't know. I'm telling you, this brightness is something else here. I'm sorry, the Judgment and the Three of Cups. Let me get another card. So maybe there was I don't know why I can't talk sometimes. It's like, what the fuck? But anyways, there was some kind of decrease in money, maybe in what someone was giving you because they decided to make a judgment. They made a choice to put that money elsewhere. But that's why I'm going to pull some more cards because it's not completely clear right now what exactly is going on. So let's get down to the bottom of it. So we have the Page of Wands. Maybe it could be something pertaining to a young child. Maybe someone is making a decision to join a partnership with someone to be able to help take care of a child. I don't know. Maybe there's a young female involved. Someone has a daughter. Let's see what else we have. What else? Tell us more about what's going on for the collective. Tell us more about what's going on for the collective. You know, I love it when I get flyers, but I just don't want to take 30 cards at once. I want more specific messages. So if you see me take the cards and they fly out and I put them back, it's because one, way too many has come out all at once. Okay, so I could take, a few, but when it's like 10, 15 cards, like, we're not going to do that. It's just, Spirit knows how we roll, okay? Spirit knows how I roll and what kind of messages I need for my collective so I can get these out clearly to and for you. All right, there we go. So we have the Justice card. All right, so some things are going to be moving in motion. Definitely, maybe someone's going to court regarding custody with a child. But I feel like everything's going to be judged fairly. Whatever this is, this meeting, maybe you're going to meet up with the other parent and their attorney or someone else that's going to help mitigate this court case. But everything, maybe this other parent wasn't giving to you, and you felt the need. Okay, hey, it's time for things to be fair. You want everything to be balanced. You want your child to be to be acknowledged and celebrated and treated accordingly. That it, like most all children deserve, the very best in life, even if they don't get it. And I feel like you're going after that, and you're going to get justice for that absent parent. We got 3 cards that just decided to pop out, so I don't even know. I'm gonna show you first because I don't even know what they are, but I think that you should see them. Okay, so it looks like we have the 10 of Pentacles, the High Priestess in reverse, and the Hierophant. So this could have been with someone that you had definitely had a higher level commitment with. Maybe, it's okay. What I'm getting from this is going to bring justice. Whatever you're going to court for, it could be custody, it could be for child support. It's going to go in your favor, and it's going to help to give you more stability financially. Some secrets are going to come out regarding whatever was going on behind your back. I don't know what it was, but maybe we're in another relationship. It could be with the Hierophant out here because we have the Justice card and the Hierophant. So maybe this person was hiding that they were in another seriously or monogamous, supposedly was supposed to be, or more traditional relationship. And maybe you all had a child on the side and you thought that they were someone else, and that they weren't in a relationship or in a serious relationship, and it turns out that they were. So maybe that's why you decided to go your way, they decided to go their way or whatnot, and now you're going to court to try to get everything situated with the child so the child has everything that she or even he needs. But I'm getting more of a female energy. Like this is a female child, okay? If it's a male child, that's fine. It still pertains to you. Because we do... Well, let's get a little more insight, but give me one moment, okay? Excuse me. Okay, I'm back. So maybe this person that you had a child with recently, or maybe even in the past, you thought they weren't in or maybe they had ended a relationship that they were in prior to you all meeting up, and maybe that wasn't the case. Excuse me, I'm trying to get my phone. This angles together. I'm like, look, we're not gonna do this today. Yeah, everything's set up the way it should be. Real soon. Oh my lord. I gotta get a new ring light like ASAP. We're gonna use it. Yay! I think I got it. Okay. So yeah, like I was saying, so that's why you decided to go your own way. Maybe this other party you're dealing with, they did keep a third party situation going where you were constantly in competition, or just having to deal with the fact that you were not the only woman or man. Take it how it resonates. But definitely this person that you had a baby with was not being honest about them being in another relationship. So let's see what else is going on. So it's definitely time to make a decision about a situation with this child moving forward. Because maybe this person wasn't given like they were supposed to. And that's why the Six of Pentacles card came out initially in the reverse. Because Six of Pentacles and upright for me talks about giving balance and a give and take in the balance of giving and taking, and you're receiving what is fair. But when it's in the reverse, it's like the complete opposite. So, oh, the Tower card. Yeah, so this person is going to hit them pretty hard once they realize, you know, and everything goes in your favor, and they realize what kind of trouble they've caused just by not taking care of what they're supposed to take care of, or whatever your agreement was. It's going to hit them hard. It's going to hit them financially, because maybe they weren't in a position to do this right now, but it doesn't excuse whatever's been going on, because when you have a child in a situation, you have to make certain sacrifices to make sure that the children are taken care of. And if this person isn't doing it, well, then that's going to be their Tower moment when they realize that they're going to have to pay up and pay back pay for whatever else they haven't paid for all these years, especially if the child is older now. So, I mean, that's on them. Because when we have children, we got to come together and do what we're supposed to do to take care of them. And if both parties aren't doing that, it always adds more stress onto the person that is doing everything, so that it's time for things to be balanced, and it's time for things to come ahead. And there may be an argument or disagreement, but try not to get in the mix of that. Stay level-headed, stay clear, stay focused, and stay above all the bullshit. Because once you do that, you will help to come out unscathed from all the other drama that's trying to brew underneath the surface. So we have the Ace of Wands. So this person is not going to bring, there will be no new beginnings with any more of the way that they've been handling things. And I think that's going to be part of their Tower, is part of their karma for not doing what they're supposed to do without being forced. Whatever they were trying to create is not going to work. Not until they do right by you and the child, or children, if there's more than one. Not till this person balances out what they were supposed to keep balanced out in the first place before it got out of balance. What else do you have for the collective? Spirit, guardian angels of love and light. I'm going to take this top card that came out, which is the Nine of Swords. So this person, I hate it for whoever's on this end. Oh my God. Whoever you taking to court, honey, they going to go through it. They're going to go through it. They're going to be up losing sleep about this shit. They're going to be up going through it. But you must stay grounded, stay focused, and stay away from their ass if you got to, okay? Don't feed into their drama, because, honey, they're going to have it coming. They're going to have it coming for you because they're pissed. And they don't have a right to be pissed, probably not. But they're going to be that way. So make sure you stay protected and stay away from the drama. So that way neither one of you or anybody else ends up in jail or in custody for some drama that could have been avoided in the first place. Because who's going to watch the children if both parents are locked up for bullshit? Grandma, auntie, uncle. I mean, I get it, but you don't have to go through all that. It's unnecessary. Tell us more about this Ace of Wands in reverse. And maybe they're realizing that they're not going to have another chance with you as well. I think since all the cat has gotten out of the bag, and you realize what's really been going on, you're like, I'm good. I don't want no new beginnings with you. You've been lying. And then on top of that, you got me knocked up and I got a child by you. And all this other craziness has been going on behind my back. So it's like, it's hard to trust this person. And how do you rebuild on top of bullshit in a faulty foundation built on lies? You don't. That's the answer. You don't. Or if you do, it's going to crumble. It's like a house made of straw. Or would you rather have that house made of brick? You tell me. I know which one I want. I want that brick house, baby. I want that one that's gonna withstand all the drama, all the weather and the storms. It's gonna keep us sheltered and sheltered and away from the elements. Not a straw house that as soon as the wind comes along and a good gust of wind, decides to blow across the house, it's gone. It's G-O-N-E. Bye-bye. Nah, I'm good. I'll take the brick house. She's a brick. Boom, boom. House. Do, 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 do. She's mighty, mighty. Okay, I'm done. Yeah, you're like, oh, I don't want this partnership no more. Keep your promises, keep your ring or whatever else you had. Just keep all of it. This person goes, you are done. Stick a fork and you done. You done. They shouldn't have lied. They should have been honest. So, baby, you could have been building something real, But when you find out you're building on top of bullshit, and then you've been working so hard to build something with someone and to start something, and then you realize nothing you built is showing. It's like, yeah, that's a problem. That's a big problem. So we have the Page of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. So yeah, you've been taking care of this child all on your own, struggling, trying to do what you can, but you're gonna have some good news coming in, and this burden is gonna be removed. The burden will no longer be a burden, but it's definitely dealing with a child, and you can have a boy and a girl. But I'm definitely getting this. I'm getting a young child, a young female child. Okay, definitely a young female child. That's coming up strong as I'm reading. Strong. Yeah, whatever you've been dealing with this child, baby, you've been doing your best. And I got to pat yourself on the back. No matter what mistakes you made, no matter how hard it was or how, you feel like you screwed up, you still did your best. If you know your heart's in the right place and you know you love your children and you make sacrifices and you do the best you can, then what do you have to feel bad about, And I know it's hard because I'm a mother myself, but be easier on yourself and give yourself more credit. But it's definitely been a situation that has been difficult for you, and that's good. You're almost at the end of it. It's always darkest before dawn. Okay, so don't give up. Remember that. Don't give up, because right around the corner is a major blessing coming for you. After being deceived and heartbroken and lied to, there was definitely this person definitely was either cheated or continued to mess with this other party behind your back, or it's still going on or whatever. But I know that you want out and you're going to get justice for it. Things are going to work out in your favor, especially if you didn't stoop to the other person's level, especially if you stayed loyal and true and didn't cheat and come off with the same energy that they kind of sent your way unknowingly. You're definitely going to be blessed because you stood your ground and you stood in the energy that you are supposed to stay in to attract the kind of goodness that's going to come for you after dealing with so much drama, so much negativity, so much heartache, so much betrayal. You're going to come out of that. And when you do, honey, you're going to be victorious, and none of that other stuff will ever be able to affect you again, because you're going to see bullshit coming a mile away and you're going to know what to do with it and act accordingly. So have faith, have confidence. Don't worry, don't sweat over this, okay? Keep your balance and your equilibrium. As this card say, drink you some water, do your beauty rituals, do things that make you happy, breathe deeply when you feel stressed out. Pray to your ancestors, connect with them, because they're going to guide you and help you. But you got to give them permission to intervene, because they won't unless you do, unless it's like life or death, and even then. So go ahead and give them permission to help you, to guide you, because they're here for that. They love you. All right? So what's going to happen next? What's going to happen next with the collector? Oh my God, I almost cried when I saw this pop out. I almost cried because I felt the energy. Look at this. Would you let that era of that relationship you were in, or that you're ending, or that has just ended? You got 10 of Cups happiness right around the corner. That could be anything. It could be financial. It could be another relationship. It could be the fact that you're out of a bullshit relationship and you're happy with your child or your children, and that things are going in the right direction for you because you decide to separate yourself from the drama. Maybe the universe decided just to reward you for that. Your ancestors, your God, whatever you believe in, your God. But you must keep your vibration up and do what's right. And I know if you're watching my channel and you're my collective, that goes without saying. Because I don't attract BS people and bad energy. So I know that my collective is doing what they're supposed to do. And they're keeping their vibration up high even when things are hard. Shake it off and keep it moving. You got the King of Swords. What else about this King of Swords? So you can have a male fire sign that's going to be coming towards you that wants to, or female, male, masculine, female, feminine. However it works, it don't have to be. Because you could be a male, feminine energy and a female with masculine energy. So just make it feel how it fits. But you have a person coming towards you that seems like they're going to be a fire sign. No. I'm sorry, I take that back. Air sign, excuse me. I had a brain fart moment. An air sign male. Gemini. Yeah, Gemini is what I'm getting first. Could be a Libra or an Aquarius. But I don't know, I heard Gemini first. So then you have the 5 of Pentacles with the 2 of Wands reversed. I don't know if you could see it, but if you couldn't, just, it's all good. So maybe a masculine energy you were dealing with was they were thinking about moving away, just to get away, but they stopped that. Maybe they went to some type of some type of forward movement had to be stopped because something happened with finances. Okay, so the person that you're dealing with, that you have children with, they can be very demanding. They can be very harsh when they speak to you as well. Is also what I'm getting. And they're pissed, I believe, because they had to put travel plans aside because money isn't coming in the way that they hoped it would. And especially with this looming court case that you have over their head, it's created setbacks. It has created setbacks. But they also want to come out from the code with you. They want to try to reconcile and at least have some kind of peaceful agreement. But it's like, it's kind of late for that now, I believe, because I feel like you may have tried in the past, but it's like you had to almost force this person to do the right thing. And it's like it made you look at them differently because you had to go and do this. It's like, well, we have a child together, or we have a family together, or we did X, Y, Z, we made a commitment. So why aren't you holding up your end of the commitment? And then the King of Pentacles came out in reverse. So this person's they're going through some financial problems. They're going through it financially. They are. I mean, this is what is causing them to be very authoritative and trying to assert their dominance in an overt way that's just like, it's unnecessary. It's like, man. And it's not going to have any effect on you because they've already done their damage and you're already guarded. So it's like, what's the point at this point? It's like you can talk to a person until you're blue in the face, and it doesn't mean that they're going to get it. You can keep doing it over and over, and the same shit's going to keep happening. And it's just like at some point, you got to pull yourself off that merry-go-round of bullshit. It's like, you know what? I want off. I don't want to keep going around. I'm good. Had enough of that. I saw that already. I saw that. Been there, done that. Thanks, but no thanks. I knew the Ten of Cups with the Empress. I had to put those other cards down real quick so you can see this. So for you, that's Empress. So you're going to be abundant. You're going to be very abundant, honey. You're going to be attracting good things in your life. It's like everything that you went through, you're going to be rewarded for it. And you're going to be paid tenfold. So please don't stoop to a lower level, because what's going to happen if you try to stoop to someone else's level, you're going to block your blessings. And with the things that you have coming in for you, baby, don't do it. Don't do it. You're going to regret it. You're going to be like, you know what? Why did I do that? Why? And I'm here to tell you, don't do it. I'm warning you. It's like, look, you don't have to do all that. Don't do the most. Because some of us, I know, because I want to do the most sometimes, but I got to reel it in and say, you know what, just chill. Let's see how things are going to unfold. And usually, sure enough, it unfolds how it's supposed to. When I go with the flow, things flow better. I had to learn that the hard way in my life because I wanted shit my way. But the universe had some other plan for me. And it's like the sooner I learned that, the better things got for me. I just learned to go with the flow and trust the process. And if you don't get that Ten of Cups right away, you know what I'm saying? And okay, so this is what this is telling me, okay? You're going to have a lot of things coming in, but it's not going to happen right away. And what it's going to do is going to put you in this Eight of Swords energy, okay? But you got to remember to have patience and trust and flow, because remember, this card came out in the beginning of your reading. And what does that say? Flow like water, right? If I could just get it to flow like water. So go with the flow. Don't be so rigid on how you expect things to go. Just know that they're going in your favor. And trust the process. This person, yeah, they lied to you. And whatever your gut was telling you, it was right. And as soon as I said that, look what flew out. The Five of Cups. So this person created a lot of sorrow for you. A lot of grief. But don't feel like all is lost. Take what you've learned, add that to the things that you have gained, even though it feels like a negative, because knowledge is so much power. It's like when you learn something, you're like, okay, I've learned that. I'm not going to do that again. And then we move on and we move to the next level in our lives. But, you know, it's okay to mourn and kind of, you know, feel how you're feeling, but don't let it overtake you and cripple you from functioning in your everyday life and emotionally, so that when the right person does come, you're so guarded and you're so blocked that you push them away. And this could have been potentially a great relationship that you have coming towards you. So just be open, do your healing work on yourself, forgive, and move on. All right, so let's close out the reading. So you have someone coming in. It's going to be a small offer. It's going to be not as, you know, it's not going to be as grand as you hope it would be initially, but just give it some time. Trust the process, okay? Because this person could be just timid or shy, or just want to take their time to really get to know you and make sure you're not a gold digger, or you're just not a user or opportunist or whatever, whatever their vetting process is, you'll know. But just be yourself. Just don't come with any expectations, and be open to it happening, because you never know where things can lead you. You never know. Just by being open and receptive. It's so funny, this card popped over. I'm only going to take the one that flew on top, the Seven of Wands, but you're guarded. You're guarded. You're guarded, and it's understandable. Let those shields down, okay? Let the floodgates open so you can receive the kind of love that you deserve, that you've been yearning, that you've been craving, that you've been looking for. And don't look for it, let it find you. Because it'll be divinely orchestrated the way that it's supposed to happen, divinely. And in divine timing. Divine timing. Not your time. Divine's time. Sometimes we want things and they don't happen where we think they're supposed to happen, is because we're not ready for them. Even though we think we are, we may not be, or things need to happen first before the next series of events happen. Seven of Swords. So yeah, coming out of this energy of dealing with people that were lying, sneaky, cheating, stealing, no longer, in that energy. So that's a great card to have, and a great energy to be moving out of. I can tell you that personally. This next person's not going to sneak, cheat, lie, steal. That I think their intentions are pure, but still take your time to get to know them. But I think they're going to bring a lot of happiness and a lot of balance to you, and a lot of justice that you deserve. This person, I think they just have good intentions, but you got to be in a good space in order to receive them properly. So we have the Six of Wands that came out in reverse. So remember, don't come out of this space of thinking that things aren't going to work out, that there won't be a victory for you, because again, you got the Ten of Pentacles, and then you also got the Justice card here. I mean, you got the Hierophant, you got this, and also when the Hierophant came out earlier, this could possibly be a future marriage that's coming in for you, someone that you want to marry. So just be open, okay? So it's a beautiful reading. Your court case is going to go in your favor. You're going to get what you need for you and your child or children, and things are going to move forward in a great way and give you a new start, so you won't be so stressed out and burdened, because I know things from the card, it seemed like they were just so hard and difficult for you, and they don't have to be that way, okay? So let's close it out with a couple messages, and that'll be that until next time. What do you have for the collective? What messages do they need to know? What do they need to know? Close out the reading. Thank you, ancestors and spirit guides of love and light, for giving clear messages. As always, we appreciate you, yes, because I am merely a vessel. One more quick shuffle. Cut this really quickly. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so the first card says, when I'm in a state of appreciation, I'm in vibrational alignment with my true love nature. And I swear I did a reading last time and this card cutting came out. Okay, so this seems to be another reoccurring theme, okay? So let's go ahead and make sure we're grateful for every little thing we have, big and small. And I know things may not be going exactly like the way we wish and hope and we think it should be going, but guess what? They are. Even if they don't seem like it. Trust the process and be grateful so that you can attract more good things coming to you. Because if you have good things coming and you're not appreciating what you have, then you're not going to be blessed with anything else. Or something, or what you truly deserve. So always come from an attitude of gratitude. The next card says, my greatest spiritual shifts don't come through force, they come through freedom. And I swear it's another card that came out. Okay, another card that came out in my last reading. Okay, so we got to shift out of this energy, y'all, so we can, move to the next. My greatest spiritual shifts don't come through force, they come through freedom. So free your mind, free your spirit, elevate, keep your vibration high. As I always say, when you are vibrating high, you attract higher vibrating things to you and people. And your last card says, I am patient, knowing that whatever is of the highest good is coming to me. Oh my goodness. And I just said that in the reading earlier. I said, trust the process, go with the flow, and know that the gods, the guardian angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors are looking out for you. And we had the Empress card, and then I look at this card, and the lady is pregnant in this card. So some of you could be expecting, or some of you could be getting pregnant. If you don't want to have no babies, do what you need to do, take the necessary precautions. But if you're wanting a baby, it's definitely in the air, it's in the universe. The ethers have been hearing you. Okay, so be patient, know that it's going to happen in divine timing, and the universe loves you and is working out things for your greater good and for your family and your children. I love you all. Thank you so much for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for all my returning subscribers. I love you all. Share the video, please, because I want this channel to grow, and I want the messages to be sent out to as many people as possible so they can hear it if they need to hear it. Thank y'all, and have a blessed one. Until next time. Bye.